Now, before I actually get into today's video talking about DJ Chark and what the Jaguars should do with him as we approach the NFL franchise tag deadline, which is on March 8th, which is currently March 3rd, as I'm recording this video, I want to first of all start by saying I know y'all see the new look. I know y'all see the cinematic look BJ got going on for this video, and I got a brand new camera, brand new lens, brand new equipment, brand new look and setup to the channel, a whole new feel. First of all, thank you all so much for continuously coming out here and supporting me and believing in me, because I wouldn't be able to do this type of stuff if it weren't for y'all. But also shout out to the fam. Shout out to me for working hard. Everybody that's making this possible, because I just had my 21st birthday just 2-3 days ago on February 28th. I turned 21, and this was my gift to myself. Others helped chip in as well too, and I'm just super grateful and blessed. And I want to say thank you guys seriously so much, because y'all mean the world to me. I've been holding off on some videos because I've been learning how to adjust with this camera, and if it doesn't look perfect this first time go around, because it's the first video I'll be putting out with it, I apologize. It'll only get better. Things will continue to get better. But thank you guys for being patient with me, and thank you guys so much again for the support. Let's actually get into today's video talking about DJ Chark. Now, DJ Chark, since coming into the league back in 2018 as a second-round pick for the Jaguars, when we were supposed to be an AFC championship contender, which we fell flat on our face that season, DJ Chark has been the best and most consistent receiver for the Jaguars these last 4 seasons, and it hasn't even been close. DJ Chark has been a Pro Bowler in 2019, where he had over 1,000 yards receiving. He had, I believe it was 8 touchdowns on the season, and he's done this all with bad coaching, bad offensive coordinators, and bad quarterback play. That is a recipe for disaster, and he's still producing. Now, I'm not going to lie. DJ Chark is not a number one. He's not proven to be a number one yet, but I'm 1,000% on the train of we need to re-sign DJ Chark, or we need to franchise tag him, and I have a couple of different reasons for that. Let's actually get into that. Now, the first reason as to why the Jaguars should tag or re-sign DJ Chark is just the simple fact that he's 25 years of age. When you have a receiver who's that young, who's now going to really be entering the first year of his prime, there is zero reasons as to why, when you are a team with the 3rd most cap space in the league, should not be wanting to re-sign a guy who has produced through bad coaching, through bad quarterback play, who's now going to probably be entering his prime, and he can be a legitimate wide receiver number 2, I believe, if you are able to acquire a wide receiver 1 through the draft or through free agency. DJ Chark has a great relationship with a lot of the players, a lot of the coaches, and he seems to really love it here in Jacksonville. I know that there's been rumors that he, wants out, but through all the offseason stuff as well too, you see he's getting back into the facility. He's recovering and rehabbing from that ankle surgery in which he had week 4 when he had that injury versus the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday night. DJ Chark's a fast, elusive receiver, and he's the best point of attack receiver the Jaguars have on their roster as of right now. There's no reason why the Jaguars shouldn't get him. Now, let me give you another reason. Another reason the Jaguars should go back out there and re-sign DJ Chark or franchise tag him is the simple fact that Doug Peterson, our next head coach, wants him back. Let me read you this quote in which Doug Peterson said on 1010XL, I believe. He said, "You think about James Robinson, you think about Travis Etienne, you even think about, well, hopefully we get DJ Chark back. You think about some of these younger receivers that we do have, and there is some skill and there's ability that we are excited as a staff to get going with. We have some work to do, obviously. It is not there yet, and that is why we are here. We are evaluating, and we are going to add some talent, add some depth through free agency and the draft, and you know what? That is the process, and that is what helps you win." Doug Peterson knows exactly what the Jaguars have in their receiving core, and it's not good. Laviska Shenault didn't have a single receiving touchdown on the season last season. He underperformed mightily. Marvin Jones Jr. was the best receiver on the team last year, but Marvin Jones Jr. is an aging receiver. DJ Chark is the guy who has the most potential and has the most breakout speed on this roster constructed the way it is currently. So there's just another reason as to why we should go and get him. And also, I'm not advocating for DJ Chark to be a wide receiver number 1. I don't think a lot of Jaguar fans are as well. But the simple fact of the matter is, DJ Chark is 25. He's a young receiver who has proven himself before, even through his inconsistencies, bad quarterbacks, bad OCs, and horrible coaches in general. He's been put in a bad situation. I get it. Not every receiver is going to have Aaron Rodgers and have Matt LaFleur. Not every receiver is going to have Kyle Shanahan as their offensive play caller. I get it. But there's no reason as to why the Jaguars should not go back out there and re-sign DJ Chark. I think he wants to be a Jaguar. I think that the Jaguars want him back. This is a match made in heaven. Give him a 1 year, prove it deal or just tag him. There's nothing else that can go wrong. And if he exceeds expectations, you go and re-sign him back to a long-term extension while he's in the midst of his prime. Then this offseason, you go and get your Jameson Williams, your Chris Olave. You go and get Allen Robinson or Devontae Adams or Juju Smith-Schuster. Whatever the Jaguars want to do. Whatever Doug Peterson wants to do. Go and make it happen. But priority number one needs to be taking care of DJ Chark at the franchise tag deadline or getting him another contract, because Cam Robinson and DJ Chark on offense right now are the two biggest impending free agents, and those need to be taken care of. The Jaguar fans, I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys think about DJ Chark returning back to the Jaguars possibly? Obviously, we'll get some more news once the franchise tag deadline gets a little bit closer. Do you guys want to re-sign him? Do you guys want to let him walk, or do you guys want to tag him? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. And also, if you guys don't know already, I do a podcast every single week with my co-host Chill Takes called the Don't Overthink It podcast, where we talk NFL and NBA, and we do talk Jaguars as well because we're both diehard Jaguar fans on that podcast. And the podcasts go out on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, YouTube, and Spotify every single week on Thursday or Friday mornings. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will link to that down below. You guys can go check out that podcast. But Jaguar fans, thank you guys so much again. Brett James, aka BJ, I'm out, y'all. Peace.